Mongolia and the United States for gold here at 72 kilos. Mongolia comes out in the red with Davaanasan ENKH AMAR. Davaanasan ENKH AMAR, 25 years old, an Asian bronze medalist this year. Trying to knock off the defending champion at this weight from the USA, just 19 years of age, Amit ELOR.
And now we see a little difference in between two really strong wrestlers here, trying to get this underhook and overhook position. More tighter arms at the upper body, not that staying deep.
Let's talk strengths of each of these wrestlers, starting with the American ELOR. And Aline, the more you watch her, she is so good at controlling the mat, getting to her ties. Clearly, she's a wrestler that wants to work right up in your face, does not want space. She wants to control those ties.
And this is so heavy to wrestle, because if you're not able to do your own things and someone is always controlling all of your hands, it doesn't make you look anywhere, it's so difficult to do your own stuff. And I think she's doing great, and not only holding this wrist and arm tight, she's always trying to score on her opponent. So that's what's really dangerous and really hard to wrestle on.
She has made her living with the upper body tie-ups. As you see her slowly working into those double unders, maybe trying to get a possible whip here near the edge. And she's able to drive ENKH AMAR out of bounds for the step-out point. Let's talk the strength of ENKH AMAR. How has she put together the run that she has here in Belgrade? Her World Championship debut, a bronze medal at the Continental, previously her high. What's all worked for her this week?
I think she's also really strained here, holding the arms tight and getting the 2-on-1 position. And you see, she's also comfortable here from that position, but now I think she's not able, or she wasn't able right now to get her own space. And yesterday she had really tough and good positions and scored here. And for me, she's a little surprised, but I think she's doing well for her really first World Championships.
Germany's Olympic gold medalist Aline Bakken with us here in the broadcast booth for women's freestyle once again this year, 2-0.
And again, you see, there's so much power into these arms, and they are getting so sore in this minute. And if you are holding that tight and always trying to get this better underhook, yeah. And again, this push-out point.
ELOR has built a 3-0 lead. She talked with the media after her semifinal win last night that she feels a lot more relaxed and calm this year. And she talked about her experience winning the World Championship, as going for that headlock was ENKH AMAR, but ELOR was able to sneak the head out. No points awarded, since that was ENKH AMAR who took the risk of trying to hit that headlock.
Yeah, not a bad try, but a really good reaction from ELOR here.
ELOR told the media, it just feels like it was yesterday. I was winning the World Championship for the first time at the senior level, like it was yesterday. And here we are. Time flies, and she is right back to a spot that the Americans think she can own for many, many years. Just 19 years of age.
This is so crazy. You need to recognize she has so many great moments in her career already, but she's just 19 years old. I know so many wrestlers trying to get all these titles and medals for maybe 10 or 15 years into the sport, and she's doing it with just 19 years.
Fell in love with wrestling when she was only 4 years old. Her older sister Ronnie, her older brother Ori had started high school wrestling. Always credits her mother, Ilana, who went above and beyond, just making sure she was given the resources to travel to different tournaments when she was younger. Transported her to so many tournaments across state lines. You know what it takes just to get the reps if you're going to be serious in this sport. You need a support staff, and she certainly has had a good one.
Yeah, it takes a village. Not only for getting children, it's also for this big sport thing.
Second period underway. Let's see if ENKH AMAR can get something started, at least try to get a passivity call on ELOR. But it's ELOR who just cramps her down again, clears out her right arm, and gets the takedown for 2 more. She goes into a possible wrench here. Looked like she was looking for it. Drops down into the ankles instead.
Yeah, ENKH AMAR wanted to use the pressure she's giving to her to get the fireman's or something like that, but ELOR, she was ready, and I think it's her tactics to give this pressure, and yeah, like I said before, to change the behavior onto the zone and to push out, or maybe to get these takedown points like she did right now. Oh. Great job here. And now she did. She used this pressure and these long arms. No points awarded yet, but I think now she got it. Yes, good job from ENKH AMAR.
Yeah, very nicely done. ENKH AMAR gets the takedown. Amar trying to turn and face, but that knee is in there, and then she clears the knee. ENKH AMAR kind of bailed out on that, and that'll be the reversal point, so a 6-2 lead.
I didn't expect that she would be able to clear this leg. It wasn't a good position for the knee and for the ankle, but
throughout all of her years wrestling in these world championships at the different age appropriate levels, only 1 defeat for ELOR. She was claiming those world titles. She became just the 3rd American to win multiple junior and U20 titles, and now she's 45 seconds away from winning a 2nd senior level world title. ENKH AMAR driving in.
I think she's looking for a big throw right now.
Certainly is, trying to sniff out any type of opening opportunity to put the American into the air.
But both are feeling so common and so good here in this underhook and overhook positions. No one is afraid to being thrown here. It stays.
Short time wrestling, down to 9 seconds. One more stop from the referee.
I think someone is bleeding.
Late blood timeout. Looks like it is ELOR who is bleeding in the nose. So we'll take a blood timeout with just 9 seconds remaining. ELOR loves to watch tape. That's what she was going to do last night, along with just relaxing and having fun. She told the media that she really likes to wait until about 30 or 45 minutes to get mentally dialed in before a match. Otherwise, you just are so mentally exhausted by the time your bout rolls around. So she says that 30 to 45 minute window is her comfort zone. And she says she watches a lot of film. She's very comfortable watching the tape, knows her coaches will watch on some of these opponents. Again, she's only 19, so she's seeing a lot of these athletes for the very first time. They get the blood cleaned up. Referee will whistle. One push here from ENKH AMAR, trying to get into those double unders. Had to go for broke. And on an American roster that's loaded with a lot of veterans, Adeline Gray, Helen Maroulis, Jakara Winchester, it is a youngster at the age of 19 that is making a splash right now. Amit ELOR, for the 2nd straight year, a world champion.
Wow. And for me, even more impressive, you said that she's calmer than she was last year. For me, everything changed when I got my only world title. Everything changed because I felt so much more pressure than before. I wasn't calm. I was never calm as I was.